Hey, what's up, YouTube? Boswell back with another vlog for the Husband Code. Today, I was listening to a few motivational videos, and one of my favorite people to listen to is a guy by the name of Jim Rohn, and pretty known like motivational speaker. I think he's passed now though, but definitely his legacy still lives on. His message still live on, and me listening to it. One of the things he said today was, you got to choose whether you're going to live with the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. And it just really got me thinking, like, especially when I was younger, around a lot of older guys, and they'll be like, man, when I was your age, I had this car, I had this type of check. Man, I was doing my thing. And like, oh man, boy, if I was your age, I can go back and I'll do this and that. Or, if I was at this age during your time, I'll be doing this and that. And it just sounds like regret. Like, where's that now? Adjust my camera. It's like, where's all that stuff at now? And that's just what it sounds like. Damn, my camera messing up. And so, ask yourself, do you want to live with the pain of regret or the pain of discipline? So a couple things to that point when it comes to the pain of discipline, pain of regret. One of the points is, your health and fitness. Do you want to live with the regret of, man, I didn't take care of my body. I didn't eat right. When I knew, the stuff I was eating wasn't good for me, it affected my body in such a negative way where, I can't think. My mind's cloudy, it's foggy. I'm waking up with, aches and pains. I remember when I was like way heavier than what I am now. Obviously, I'm constantly losing weight. And I can't wait to show y'all once I'm finished doing my full transition. But at my highest weight, I remember like waking up with headaches. I remember like snoring, like having sleep apnea, and just like, I remember one time my wife was like, man, you stop breathing in your sleep. And it was scary. And so, it was just out of control. But even with that, like waking up with inflammation, like I said, shortness of breath, like it was just a downward spiral for my health. And it's just getting out of hand. And for a lot of you guys, my mother passed from colon cancer. And my uncle, he made it through, but that's something that runs in, on my side of the family. It's colon cancer. And, RIP to my cousin, man. It's one of the things that, he didn't make it through it. But it just goes to say, like, you definitely want to you definitely want to attempt your, to the most you can to definitely take care of yourself. And just, do the common sense stuff. Just don't eat all the junk food and all the processed foods. And I know it's hard because it's so convenient. And especially like if you have kids and stuff, it's like, hey, I've been working all day. I don't have time to, cook that full course meal. And I need something quick, simple, put them down. They can finish their homework. So, like I said, I don't want to get on her preaching like you just, turn the light switch on and everything's fixed. I get it. But it's just the consciousness of, making an attempt to, try to switch things, because if not, we see the health of Americans, we see the health in the black community. It's just constantly deteriorating. And so you ask yourself on the other side, do you want to live with the pain of discipline? Having it, it's tough to mentally, and it's hard to mentally go to the, gym every day and eat right. Because it takes a lot of brain power to do that as well. And to be consistent, to stay disciplined with it. And so do you want that hard? That pain of having to go through that, lifting weights, being sore, So when it comes to health and fitness, what pain do you want? So moving on to a second thing is financial. Do you want to regret not putting any money away in your 401k and other investments, stock market, trying to create attempting to create a business, and you have some money, even a basic savings account, for an emergency fund, to put money away to go on vacation, just so you can keep a balance of life, and you can, take some time away from work, or just taking time off to be at home, and so that's the pain of regret, not doing those things where you working past retirement age, as you get older, you don't have money for, your health care, and you can help your family out, your grandkids, your kids. It sucks. There's a lot of people who, parents ain't on nothing. They didn't put a nest egg away. They didn't put a bag away, for a rainy day. And so that's a regret. I know a lot of people have, even now, going to a lot of debt and stuff like that. But on the flip side, the pain of discipline is, if you had a company that offers 401k, are you figuring out what that means as far as them matching it? They may have a stock plan that you can buy stocks for the company that can help, grow your bag. A savings fund for a rainy day. Even $1,000 go a long way. You get a flat tire or something happened with, I don't know, the cooling system. You got $1,000 right there when you got to try to, scramble up money quickly, and then you're going into debt and then making irrational decisions to, make sure you're straight. So that's the pain of regret and pain of discipline to do those things every week, to really be on top of your budget and your finances. It is pain because you constantly having to check it and, watch every dollar and to stay focused on it and keep your eyes on it. So, think about that. And when it comes to your career, a lot of you guys just go to work, don't have no vision, don't have no plan on how you want to move around the company. A lot of them get in there, they're ready to get out real quick. But it may be a good company. You're like, look, I stay at 5, whatever plus years, and, run my bag up and, put some money away or whatever. But a lot of people don't do that, and that's a regret, because they at a company, I talked about in another video, they're at a company, whereas if you stay in one position for a long time, you actually losing money. So are you trying to move up? And so it's the discipline. On the discipline side, you want to stay up late, maybe studying for a certification, or maybe a different, some type of other credential that can help you, get ahead in your company. Or you coming in early, leaving late, or you putting in the work to network with people. That takes time and energy and discipline to be able to do that and stay focused. Or you reading the right books to educate yourself, because a lot of times, a lot of companies won't, they'll teach you the basics just to do your job, but they won't teach you nothing else. You have to self-educate, read the right books that's, for your particular, work, like whatever industry you're in. You have to self master your own disciplines to move up. So reading the right books and stuff. And then next, let's talk about your relationship with your wife or your girlfriend, whatever. But mostly your wife, talking about the husbands. Do you want to be in a relationship for 10, 20 years and then y'all get a divorce? Because both of y'all knew y'all was at crossroads. Both of y'all knew that y'all didn't do the things to reconnect when you felt like things were being pulled apart. Did y'all go to marriage counseling? Did y'all have real conversations? Or was it just a lot of arguing? Right? A lot of pointing the finger, a lot of blaming. It's a regret on that too. You put a lot of time and energy with this person thinking y'all gonna grow for the rest of y'all life together. And all of a sudden one day you pop up. And really, I think a lot of times it's never just like nobody know what's going on. A lot of times it's been leading up to, it's been the little things that kept adding up, and the not ability to communicate. And I'm sure there's some one-offs out there, right? But a lot of times It's a communication thing. So you live with that regret, like, man, I put all this time and energy into this marriage, now affecting your life because you got to start over, your kids if you have them, the whole entire family, friends dynamic. It's a whole lot because you definitely intertwine with that person. So that's a regret. Or you can, the pain of discipline, which is have those tough conversations, right? You come to crossroads and y'all can't work it out, go to marriage counseling. Maybe it's something in your church. Hire somebody professionally, right? Attempt to do things where y'all can bond and reconnect. Make sure you're intentional about still spending time with date night. I know when kids come, people say, man, we ain't really been able to connect because the kids. Y'all relationship has to come first, right? Your kids cannot take precedence over y'all relationship. It can't. Y'all had the kid. Y'all was there before the kids. The kids matter, yes. I'm not saying they don't. But y'all relationship is the foundation that keep the kids in line. To keep the household happy. So y'all have to do the disciplines, the pain of discipline to do the hard things to keep y'all marriage straight. Right? So do you want the pain of regret or pain of discipline to keep things good? Because I like hearing stories about older people still, man, we've been together for X amount of years and they sincerely happy. Not the ones who just together just to say we together and they miserable. There's a lot of that too. But I like hearing stories about the ones who just, like, you can tell they still head over heels for each other. They probably put a lot of work in. So, and the last part on that is your dreams. That's been one of the things I've been talking about, just, kind of intertwined through all my videos. Just at some point, you have to take a chance. Everybody has a dream. Everybody has a thought of, man, I wish I could be doing this versus what I'm doing today at this regular job. Everybody has that thought. They may not know exactly what it is, but I tell you what, some people do know, but many people don't know exactly what that thing is, but they have different things they like. And they would rather be doing that than clocking in at a job. And so, do you take a risk? Do you live with the pain of regret on not looking into those things that you like? Not taking a chance to shoot a YouTube video, to look at starting that business, right? Just hold yourself back because you're afraid. That's a regret. A lot of people, man, like, you hear it all the time. I wish I would have spent more time with my kids. I wish I would have, went on this trip. I wish I would have started this business. I wish I would have did this. I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have did it. And a lot of people living with regrets on it. And nobody's life is going to be perfect where they're able to do every single thing. Well, hey, I can't even say that. Because somebody out there may have. Somebody. Or, if you do know exactly what you want, are you going to go for it? Are you going to do the things every day to put the work in? That's the pain of discipline. Having to push yourself constantly to push yourself forward towards your goal. Whatever that dream is. A lot of us we have an imposter syndrome. A lot of us have an imposter syndrome. But here's one thing. I thought about making a video, but I'm just going to share it today about imposter syndrome. Because this is a part of the discipline towards your dreams. You got to think about it like this, right? How many different gas stations are there out there? You got the Racetrack, the QTs, the Shells, the Chevron, the BPs. I mean, you name it, man. It's probably 1,000 different gas stations. They all sell what? Gas. The same taquitos, the same chips. They all do it. How many chicken wing spots out there on every corner in Atlanta, in Georgia? Or if you're out in different Philly, how many spots sell Philly cheesesteaks? A pizza spots in New York. Every corner got a pizza spot. Right? When you go into a gas station, how many different drinks, from Pepsi, from Coke, from 7-Up, Arizona Teas, right? How many different beers out there? How many different banks? So I'm saying all this to say is you have to chase your dreams, man. You don't get to a point where you have the imposter syndrome, thinking that, oh, everybody's done it already, I can't do it. Cause just look around, how many different cars, man, how many different, it's just, don't limit yourself. You know, put the pain of discipline to work. So that's the message for today. My phone overheating, it's hot out here, I'm just leaving the gym sweating. But I just want to share that message. Drop a comment below. You know, are you doing pain of regret right now in your life? Or the pain of discipline? Are you putting in that work? You know? Like the video. If you thought it was a good message, share it out with somebody who need to hear this message. And I appreciate you guys always. I'll get back with you tomorrow. Peace.